Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with the winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Miguel Nolas studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, if you like what we're doing, if you're smelling what we're cooking, picking up what we're putting down, hey, give us the old thumbs up, man. Give us that like. We sure appreciate it. And of course, make sure if you're not already, get yourself subscribed to our channel. Hit that notification so you're going to be the first to be notified whenever we put up any new content. And it couldn't work without you guys, so make sure you're letting us know what you're playing in the comment section. What are you on today? Tailing the Deep-3, fading the Deep-3? How do you feel about my first 3 NFL picks? Whatever it is, you let us know. And when you get them right, we will give you the shout out. You get enough of them right, you will be our capper of the day. By the way, it doesn't just have to be football. It can be baseball. It can be soccer, tennis, whatever it is. Man, we are a full service comment section as we have good cappers from all sorts of sports. Korean baseball, we got one of the best right up there in G&G. How about a little soccer action? How about a couple fine cappers? One of our own. We got EJ going as one of our cappers there at Winners and Whiners. We've got C-Dub putting up his soccer plays. Occasionally have the Mad Carrot stopping by to drop some knowledge on us. So whatever it is, you tell us, get them right, you will be richly rewarded, all right? And of course, don't forget to visit our websites, winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, deep dives into every game. Check out our partners over there at PointsBet in New Jersey and Iowa. Very cool site. If you haven't done it already, please stop by and tell them we sent you. Okay, so quick recap of yesterday's action. Kind of a fun little bet there that we started with. We had the New Mexico State team total over 3.5, kids. 3.5 is what that ended up being. And holy shit, they beat the hell out of it as they put 10 points on the board against the Scrubberinos there from Alabama. And we did also have the Texas A&M Aggies. That was a fun game as we were getting beat. But the Aggies came down in one of those drives that always seemed to go the other way against me. It actually went the right way for my team as they put up a last-second garbage touchdown that covered it for us against Clemson. Clemson looks damn good. At the end, they shut him down. Hey, no problem. How about this fucker over here? He'll go for 7 yards a carry. Okie dokie. You know what? Still not convinced about Trevor Lawrence, dude. He just doesn't look that great. He's all right. Makes some good throws, but yeah, I'm not super loving Trevor Lawrence yet. We'll see what happens. All right. I know he's just a sophomore, so save your ads. Don't at me yet. And on our other game, and I said this on the premium side with one of our premium picks. Nice thing about this pick, didn't have to wait around a long time to find out it sucked, is we had the Stanford USC under, and that was pretty much over by the second quarter. So, yeah, you got to go to bed early or hit the clubs for one last drink, whatever it was. You didn't have to watch that game. On the premium side, we did have the aforementioned Syracuse Maryland under. Oh my goodness, you have to laugh because again, that was a pick we didn't have to sit around and watch and wonder how that was going to turn out, as Maryland absolutely torched the Syracuse defense. Oh my God. Josh Jackson, yeah, we're going to keep an eye on this cat because he's that Maryland team may be going somewhere. You know, I got to admit, I wasn't a believer. They put up 79 on Howard. That meant nothing to me, but putting up, they put up 64 on what we thought was a pretty good Syracuse defense. Yeah, I don't know. Keep an eye out on the Terps there, kids. And we did have we had Texas Tech and to cover 34 and a half, depending on how that ended up. Doesn't matter because they won by 35. That's right. Another no-sweat victory for us. And at taping time, we have our third premium pick, which we have Hawaii minus 6.5. By the time you guys listen to this, you'll know the answer. But at this point, we don't. It is about 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter, still tied 28-28. So we'll see what happens with our premium picks. As we stand right now, we are 3-2 on the day. 2-1 on the Deep-3, 1-1 on the premium side. So on we go. Hey, how about some NFL? My God, this is what we've all been waiting for. It is finally time. You know what? We can't even really count that Thursday game because it wasn't really a game. It was awful. It was like watching a bad version of the fourth week of preseason. But hey, we got some games today. Let's start off with a game that may feature a few offensive fireworks. It is the Atlanta Falcons as they travel to the Crystal Ship to take on the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikes minus 3.5 points. You know, even if my starting wide receiver 2, Stephon Diggs, can't go, not that I'm bitter or anything about my fantasy team already. By the way, I did get Melvin Gordon, Ezekiel Elliott, and Andrew Luck on my auto draft for my like our family league. So, oh God. Anyhow, all right, I digress. Even if Diggs can't go, I still like this matchup a lot for the Vikes. Okay, guys, there's three healthy parts that excite me. All right, I like the health of Dalvin Cook. I think for the first time in 2 seasons, he's finally at 100%. I want to see what this kid can do. He is still, I think, a very fine running back. I like the health of Adam Thielen, who was knocked out last season after putting up just monster yards. I'm glad that he is back and ready to rock and roll. And I like the defense. The defense is finally healthy. They fought the injury bug all through last season. And I think I misspoke about Thielen. Thielen, it just seemed like he was banged up. He was kind of limpy at the end of the season. He ended up, I don't think he went on the IR, but he definitely wasn't the same player at the end, so I wanted to clarify there. Anyway, I like that the defense is healthy. This is a unit that was, like I said, decimated by injuries last season, but everybody kind of forgets they were the number 1 scoring defense in the NFL in 2017. I kind of look for them to maybe get back to the form in that one. On the offensive side of the ball, they were kind of a mess last season. They really were. If you looked at them, they were disorganized. The offensive line had trouble with their schemes, with their assignments. They brought in Gary Kubiak, and he's going to put in like the zone blocking schemes that he was famous for there in Denver, and that should do a better job of being able to free up their running backs. On the other side of the ball, Julio Jones is back, but here's the deal with him. Minnesota, they have a little all-pro cornerback that has actually done a pretty good job with him, with Xavier Woods. Woods has faced him twice, 2015, 2017. They've held Julio Jones to an average of 40 yards per game with no TDs. They have plenty of weapons for Atlanta, but they struggled in the red zone last year a lot. And finally, the one thing that really gets me excited is this dreadful Atlanta defense. They're in the bottom 5 in both run defense and pass defense, and I don't think they did enough in the offseason to improve immensely, and that's what they have to do to be able to contend in the NFC South and with good teams like the Minnesota Vikings, especially on the road. I like the Vikings right here, minus the 3.5. And, hey, how about that Battle of New York as the Bills travel to the Big Apple to take on the Jets? Bills, road underdog, 2.5 points. You know what, guys? I think Devin Singletary for the Bills is going to have a great season. All right, they're kind of running back by committee right now, although I think they're going to give Singletary the majority of the carries, and I think he is just going to get more and more of the workload as the season goes on. He was a stud at FAU in college. He went 4,300 yards over 3 seasons. He averaged 6.1 yards per carry. They've got T.J. Yeldon and they've got Frank Gore as some more pieces there in that backfield to take a little bit of the pressure off of Josh Allen. And I'm a big fan of Josh Allen. He's got a gigantic arm and he's kind of a lot like John Elway, all right, in that he is not somebody like classically fast or elusive or anything, but he makes things happen with his feet. He's able to scramble away from the pressure. He's able to spot the open lanes, and he can pick you up a tough first down when he needs to. And hopefully we're going to have him slide a little bit more because that dude, he likes to hit. The big thing I like about the Bills, of course, is their defense. They were second last year in total yards, first in passing yards that they've surrendered. They gave up just 157 yards per game last year versus the Jets over 2 games. They just put up, just 305 yards. New York, well, of course, you might have heard they added a young fellow by the name of Le'Veon Bell. But Le'Veon Bell hasn't played for about 20 months or so. He's been, they say he's great. They say he looks great in practice. He didn't play in the preseason. They say he's ready to rock and roll. But he's going to be running behind a line that did not play any snaps together in the preseason. Somebody was banged up for every game. They have been shuffle starters around. Never a great idea. New running back, new scheme, and no continuity there on the offensive side of the ball. They're going to try to execute Gase's offense. We'll see how that goes. He's done well against the Bills in the past, has Le'Veon Bell, but that was with an offensive line of Pittsburgh. And now, instead of the offensive line of Pittsburgh and Big Ben, he's got the offensive line of the Jets and Sam Darnold. I think that the Bills are going to do enough to bottle up Sam Bradford as far as not letting him throw the ball. And anytime you turn a team one-dimensional, we've talked about it. We're going to talk about it all season long. The object is always to turn a team one-dimensional, because once you do that, you've solved half the battle. And I don't think a one-dimensional Jets team can beat a very tough and underrated right now Bills team. Give me the Bills plus 2.5. And we're going to take another dog here as the Lions travel down to the desert, take on the Cardinals. Cardinals, a 3-point underdog at home. Guys, I'm going to make a bit of a hero play here. All right, I'm going to play a hunch. I think that Kyler Murray and this Cliff Kingsbury offense is going to be way better than they showed in the preseason. Of course, if you watched any Arizona games, you'd go, fuck, they'd have to be better. Cliff Kingsbury knows how to run an annoying offense as far as defensive scheming for him. All right, I've seen Tech play in person. Probably 7 or 8 times over Cliff Kingsbury's career there, and he is very innovative on offense as far as what he does, especially with the blocking schemes. A lot of things that you don't really notice unless you're watching it closely. I think that they're going to be able to do things that nobody sees coming, especially this Lions defense. Their problem, of course, is also on the other side of the ball with their defense. They brought in Vance Joseph from Denver. They brought him in after he was fired. But he's got everybody switched over to a 3-4, which I think plays better to their skill sets. They seem to have a little better talent on the linebacking side. Their rush defense is going to be better, but still not going to be great. Kerryon Johnson is back for Detroit from a knee injury. He suffered it in November, so we've got 10 months here. I'm not sure he's going to be at completely 100%, especially the first couple games out. Don't bet the farm on this one, all right? I'm not saying go sell your car and put it on this game, first game of the season, and I could be spectacularly wrong about the Cardinals, okay? Detroit could win 28-3, and everybody gets to go, you're a moron, and I will take it with my broad shoulders, no problem at all right? But I think that to quote the Black Eyed Peas, I got a feeling right here. All right, so let's get down on the Cardinals plus 3, and let's get down on the Bills plus 2.5. Started off with the Vikings minus 3 in the hook. The end of these 3 games on opening day for the NFL. You guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, guys, let's see how everybody did here on the shout-outs. In the meantime, we will put up our premium numbers there. All right. So far, we've just got this marked at 1-1. So that gives us a 10-3-1 mark for September so far, 76.9%. If you want to get down on the premium plays, now is the day to do it. Price increase hits at midnight on Sunday. So whatever you call it, midnight Sunday night, midnight morning, Monday morning, whatever it is. You got about 18 hours, 12 hours, whatever. So if you want to get down for premium, love to have you. We're killing it in football. Don't plan on stopping, all right? So let's see how you guys did. We've talked a little bit about my record. Let's see how y'all did. All right. Super Cisco, well, he made him some fine plays. He got down on the UAB minus 8.5. The Ohio Pitt under Kansas State ODU. He missed on Appalachian State and the Arkansas money line, but he still ends up having a nice day as he goes 4-2 plus 180 on the day. Cisco said it's hard not to overthink it. It sucks when you feel a team will win, but you don't pull the trigger. Yeah, dude. And I was thinking about that when you wrote that, because I had some games today that some of them I played on my own, some of them that didn't feel right about recommending. A couple of them I probably went about probably about 4-3 on my leans that I didn't play or didn't put out there. I had liked Utah State a lot. I'm trying to think of a couple other ones that we had. Washington State. Those were two that I liked, and but then again, there was a couple of them that I liked that didn't come in. So it happens, dude. It's you just gotta. And as we get more of a body of work as the season goes on, we're all going to be more and more confident in our picks. So, Legendary King says you can't wait for the Fab Five. Yeah, dude, I'm not sure. We'll probably do that next weekend. He said hopefully, if not, certainly the weekend after that. Lou Flacco was very helpful. Lou said that you did not win the Oakland run line game and they lost the game outright. Lou is absolutely correct. You guys know me. I'm not trying to sneak anything over. What do we got? Fucking 1,000 people watching the video at least. And I'm telling you that Oakland won the game. I figured somebody would catch that. Somebody usually catches my mistakes. What I did because I didn't watch any baseball. All right, it was pretty much all of the football games that I worked. So Oakland, they finished the game. They played a suspended game. Oakland wins 7-3. So I'm scrolling through the scores. I see that 7-3. I go, boom, Oakland wins. Once Lou wrote that, I'm like, uh-oh. And I went in and saw that Oakland did actually lose that game 5-4. So, Lou, thanks for pointing it out. Good on you. I'm not trying to be shady. We'll adjust our record accordingly. All right. Steve Gowden. Steve had a pretty nice day there. He had he had Ole Miss. He had Tulsa. He had Army. He had A&M, Western Kentucky, San Diego, and Texas State. He's got the Ugly Beavers plus 10.5. I was taking a little teaser there. That looks good. And he did take New Mexico State. So well done, Steve. And you know what? I didn't. Let's see. I'll tally you up here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 4, and 1, 5, and 1. All right. Let's see. All right. And let me. We're going to call that. I'm thinking you're going to be good there, but all right. So sorry about this, guys. My apologies for doing this on the fly, but when you're doing like 14, 15 videos a day, I ain't starting it over. All right. So you guys are just going to have to bear with me. So Steve goes as we sit here with the New Mexico with the Beavers bet, which looks good. He's although he's laying 213 on that one, but Steve is 8-1 right now, plus 680. So we'll check that before we award the capper of the day and see what we can do. C-Dub. Oh, no, we won't. I forgot. C-Dub had a perfect day. C-Dub pitched a shutout, brother. He went 5-0 on his straight picks, 1-0 on a 5-team money line parlay that paid, what'd you pay there, C-Dub? Plus 671 on that 5-teamer. And C-Dub, all he did was hit them all. Dudes, when I tell you we got good cappers, I ain't shitting you. If you're not following C-Dub in his soccer plays, you really ought to be doing it. And I don't know. I don't know what to say. Nobody finer than I know. 5-0, 1-0 on the parlay at plus 1191. Nice job, C-Dub. Kiss to Degenerate said, shouts out to C-Dub again. I know Kiss to Degenerate's been following C-Dub. G&G, LOP have been following C-Dub. He said, and Kiss to Degenerate said, would like to know any cappers out there that does what Mr. Steen does in this forum, whether they're selling something or not. I think what he means is like, because we talked yesterday about our record and everything. So I think he's saying kind things. I wasn't positive, but I think I think he's got my back, and I appreciate it, Kiss, as always. And yeah, we try to have some fun. We try to make some picks. As I say, I'm just a dude with time on his hands. I made a little money at this in my life. I've been able to support myself handicapping and betting on games over the last 5-6 years. So I'm just here to help out and impart any of my wisdom that I've learned over the years to you guys. I don't claim to be God's gift to handicappers, anything like that. I'm a profitable handicapper. You follow me, you grind it out, you'll make money. That's pretty much how it works, all right? So let's see how Kiss to Degenerate did. Not bad at all. He said the New York Yankees bounced back, absolutely. Had the Cards, the Braves, the Padres, and Oakland. End of the day, he goes 5-2 plus 247. Well done there. The Legion of Picks. He had the three of C-Dub's soccer plays. He had the Ukraine and Serbia. He missed on the Czech Republic money line. I think C-Dub had both teams to score there, or an over. I mean, it was an over. He also had Syracuse, Maryland under 59. Nice job, Legion of Pigs. I was right there with you, buddy. And the Texas LSU under 58. And that one did not work out so well. Now, we got some of our old buddies back. We talked to one yesterday. Here's another one. It's the Double A. It's the astute Aardvark, kids. The Ard is back in black. And he said it's good to see the community intact and strong. He's been busy the last couple months, but he's ready to get back to the grind. He had 2 sniffs today. Nice sniff on the UAB on the Blazers. They took care of business. And Fresno State, he had them on the money line. Oh, God, Aardvark. They let it get away on 4th down as the Gophers completed a 23-yard touchdown pass there at the end of the game and then won it in overtime. So anyway, buddy, 1-1, but we're glad to have you back. And he said reports from Bushwood Country Club indicate great big gobs of greasy Granary Gopher guts. I can't do my Bill Murray right there. And he says all that will remain after tonight. Yeah, the Gopher guts were out there, but they were able to put them back in and sew it up and somehow pull that victory out. I like Fresno State. That was another game that I was talking about earlier, a game that I kind of liked and thought about playing and then backed off, and that was one that didn't go our way. So, I guess it did. They if we'd have taken them with the points, I think it was 4 points. The Ninja, he split. No, he goes 2-3. He had the Brewers, the Cardinals, and they missed out on Vanderbilt, Texas State, and the Mariners. Miguel and Nola, our defending champion, he goes 3-2 plus 80. Goes Iowa, Maryland, and Mizzou, M-I-Z-Z-O-U, as they look like the team they were supposed to, as they took care of business against West Virginia, which apparently West Virginia is a lot worse without Will Greer. Who knew? Kent P. He's taking Clemson, and he also had Central Florida, which that was another one that I liked. Yeah. Anyway, he had Washington minus 13.5. The last I heard, that game was suspended for lightning, so I don't know if it started back up yet. We'll have to see how that goes. Keep me posted. Barry Block had Colorado plus 5. The miracle comeback there. Barry, congratulations on that one. And missed a couple others. He had the USC Stanford under 44. Yeah, that's I no way I didn't think that was going to be a defensive struggle. That was probably in the shocking day. That was probably the biggest shock of the day. So what should come as a surprise to nobody? We did have a lot of profitable cappers. Miguel and Nola once again is profitable at plus 80. The Kiss the Degenerate, very nice day, plus 247. And Steve Gowden. Steve was been waiting for football season, and man, I see why. He's done a nice job. He goes 8-1 plus 680, pending what should be probably a Beavers win there, catching 10.5 points, minus 213. So we'll call Steve probably plus 780. But again, pick the wrong day to quit sniffing glue, Steve. With C-Dub in the house, he did it again as somebody puts up a very nice day. But C-Dub says, yeah, y'all can suck it because I'm C-Dub and I'm perfect. Here you go. 5-0, 1-0 on the parlay, plus 1191. C-Dub, you're the man, brother. You are the man. And once again, my friend, you are our capper of the day. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. It's NFL time, baby. I'm excited. And, I'll be looking for my video today. I'm going to have one up on the Monday night games. That should be fun. And you guys are the best. Whatever it is, we're going to meet back here tomorrow. Do the same thing. Bitch about our bad beats. Brag about our fat stacks. And then we're going to fire it up. Do it all again. All right? You guys take care. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.